Black History Month, WTXL ABC 27 is showcasing those in the community who have made a difference in the lives of others with our African American Icon series.
Tonight, we're visiting a soul food restaurant that has been handing out food with love for over 2 decades. But it's the woman behind the recipes that keeps folks lining up day after day.
Just down the road from the state capitol building on South Adams Street sits a restaurant known for its down-home soul food.
What's up back there? What's up?
Olene's Cafe has been dishing up Southern staples with all the fixins for almost 22 years. And whether it's breakfast or lunch, owner Olene McCaskill is making the rounds.
My passion always been to cook and to make people happy.
Mrs. McCaskill started cooking by the age of 14 and immediately started working in restaurants around Tallahassee. But it wasn't long before she began cooking with her own flavor and her own style. Olene's Cafe started in the State Department of Revenue. In 1997, McCaskill moved, opening up her current location.
What have kept me going is, number one, you gotta have Jesus in the mix.
The truth is, what keeps her going is her loving and positive attitude towards others and her food. Did I mention her food? Folks flock to Olene's for the home-cooked meals and those prices.
Sometimes people coming in and they don't have enough money, or somebody needs something to eat. And I said, well, Lord, I got all this food. Ain't nobody got no business being hungry.
She simply treats others like one of her own. From her workers to her customers, everyone is family. But it was after a day in 2016 when she knew she was blessed. Vice President Joe Biden made a surprise visit during last year's campaigning.
That was one awesome day. And me not really knowing that they were coming, it was a great big surprise. He said, now you got an Obama breakfast. Are you gonna have the Biden breakfast? I said, well, no, I'm gonna have a lunch for you. Okay. So we have the Biden's choice.
No matter if it's pork chops or collard greens, black-eyed peas or chicken, there's a plate for you. And if you have a sweet tooth, how about daily baked cakes? As for Miss McCaskill, she enjoys being among the community, feeding the city she loves, and has no plans of slowing down anytime soon.
I see myself as still coming in Olene's when I'm 80. As long as I can go and cook this food and my hands do the working, I'm gonna be good.
And because of her tireless effort and love for others, Olene McCaskill is one of WTXL ABC 27's African American icons.
I gotta tell you, I had no problem doing that story. I got a little bit to eat afterwards. Delicious if you haven't tried it out. If you're in the mood for some down-home cooking, Olene's is open Monday through Saturday, only though for breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, Dr. Terrence is like, makes me want to go to Olene's now. Like,
we need to get everybody together and go.
Well, be sure to tune in next Tuesday on WTXL ABC 27 News at 6 for another story of a local African American icon.
Time now to turn things over to Chief Meteorologist Casanova Nurse.
Here's our first look outside this Valentine's Day evening, Cass.
Well, it's looking.
All right, thanks, Cass. Well, tonight we are wrapping up our day-long series, Modern Love. When you hear stories of people falling in love, often they're about younger couples just starting out.
Well, tonight I visit with a couple in their 60s who are taking the leap at finding love in their golden years.
John and Kathy Kern met square dancing in January of 2013. John, a widower of 5 years, and Kathy, a divorcee for 13 years, found each other on the dance floor and have been inseparable ever since.
I started a square dancing class, and the people there who knew how to dance already came and helped the people who didn't know how to dance. And the first night I was there, John came and danced with me, and he danced with me every night after that.
It was in June when sparks started flying.
We started round dancing together, and round dancing is a little more intimate because it's one-on-one with a partner, and things kind of got more interested in them.
It all happened really quickly in the latter part of 16. I realized what I was dancing with, whom I was dancing with, and how special she was.
For some, it's never easy letting go of the past or past relationships. For John and Kathy, it wasn't about letting go, but moving forward.
My wife died. I would go outside and I would say, hello, like I would call for her. She would call for me, and nobody answered. It was not good. But now she answers. I can come home, I can holler. When she comes home, she yells, hey, baby.
After several months of dancing and getting to know each other, John was ready to make it official.
We were at a Christmas cantata thing, and I was in the choir and she was in the audience, and I looked down at her and my heart melted. And that was it.
The following week, John asked Kathy to marry him, and by New Year's Eve, they were husband and wife.
We decided on Tuesday to get married, and I told my friends on Wednesday, and they kind of all rallied around it. They decorated my yard.
For both, it wasn't about just finding love again. It was about finding a partner, finding a companion, finding someone to be committed to.
It's commitment that make them last, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Through it, are you committed to see it through and stay together?
Every moment that we're together, we both realize how special that is. To have someone to have dinner with, or, you know, when you come home at night, there's someone there. Or if you don't come home at night, someone notices that.
For John and Kathy, finding love in their 60s is like learning new steps to their favorite dance.
And if you missed any of our Modern Love series, you can go online at WTXL.tv and watch them all, from dating in different age groups to finding love online.
And if you have a story or a picture you'd like to share with us,